Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Naveen and welcome to another weekly vlog. So today is Friday. It's around 4 p.m. and I'm just starting this vlog because I didn't do much this morning. Like, the actual reason why I'm starting this vlog right now is because I completely forgot that I had to start this vlog. It slipped my mind completely, and I remembered when I was watching the how yesterday's, like last week for you guys, video was doing. That's when I remembered, like, you haven't started filming this vlog. So here we are. I'm gonna give you guys a little recap of what I did this morning. So I woke up at like 7 and I went to the gym with my mom. We got there at 8, which is when they open. I did some cardio and then we parted ways, me and my mom. She went to the sauna and the spa, and I went to the grocery store to get some cleaning supplies that we were missing. If you can hear that, I'm so sorry. Someone is being annoying with their bike. Whatever. So yeah, I went to the grocery store, bought the cleaning supplies, came back home, waited for my mom to get here. And when she got here, we did what did we do? Oh, we made some cookie dough because I've made these cookies like a few times before, and every time that I make them, she's like, "Oh my god, you have to teach me how you do them because they're really good." And they are Brooke Bellamy's chocolate chip cookie recipe. Even though I follow the recipe from the cookbook, I'm gonna link the YouTube video that she has with the recipe down below because I'm pretty sure it's the same recipe, and before I got the cookbook I was using the YouTube video recipe. So I'm gonna link that video down below for you guys. And yeah, I like I said, I did some cardio today. I'm on like a weight loss journey, which is, we'll talk more about it later. Let me continue giving you guys the what was I saying? Oh, the recap. So after we made the cookie dough, we put it in the oven to chill. Not in the oven, in the fridge to chill, because it has to chill for at least 3 hours. And then I had some lunch. And now we're here. I didn't film any of us making the cookies because, like I said, I forgot that I had to start this vlog, and I was having like a cute moment with my mom, so I didn't necessarily want the camera there. But yeah, I did that. I will show you guys how I baked them because I can show you that they're not done yet. We haven't baked them yet, so I can show you that. And what else? Now I'm just gonna chill for a little bit. And this weekend is like an exciting weekend for me because like you guys know, I love football, I love F1, and this weekend we have 2 football matches, a Barcelona one, a Real Madrid one, and then we have the Chinese Grand Prix. So I'm super excited for that. Barcelona are playing Sevilla, which is gonna be like a tough match for them, I am guessing. Real Madrid, I have no idea who they're playing. And the qualifying for the Chinese Grand Prix is tomorrow. The race is at 8 a.m. Spanish time, so I'm guessing the qualifying is gonna be at the same time, around the same time. I'm not sure. So yeah, that's exciting because we have the race in the morning on Sunday. So we have the Real Madrid match tomorrow, and then we have the race on Sunday, and then the Barcelona match is also on Sunday. So it's gonna be a weekend full of sports, which we love to see. Okay, so we have a little change in scenery. Not in scenery, because you're seeing the same background, but like the angle is different. I'm sad. I thought I would be comfortable for this chat that we're about to have. So first of all, I put my glasses back on because I realized that I was not wearing them and I couldn't see shit that I was doing. So now that my glasses are back on and I can actually see what I'm doing, I wanted to talk to you guys about the I'm on a weight loss journey thing. So I am on a weight loss journey. I'm trying to go to the gym 5 times a week, every weekday. But the gym is more like I want to have that as a routine even after I weigh even after I lose all the weight that I want to lose, I want to still go to the gym. So you might think that it's a little, what's the word that I'm looking for? Inconsistent, I guess. You could say inconsistent. You might think that I'm being inconsistent when I'm saying in the same sentence, I'm making cookies and I'm on a weight loss journey. And they're not like healthy cookies, like they're just regular cookies. But the reason why I said that is because even though I am on a weight loss journey, I am going to the gym. Even though those two statements are true, I'm also not on a diet because I enjoy food way too much to deprive myself of it. And not only that, but whenever I put myself on a diet, I've tried this before. So whenever I have been on a diet in the past, I noticed that I get fixated on what I'm eating and I start having thoughts like you shouldn't have eaten that. Now you're going to gain back all the weight that you lost. You are going to have to work double as hard tomorrow in the gym. All those kind of thoughts that are not nice. First of all, they're not nice thoughts to have. Second of all, they're toxic thoughts to have. I don't want to have those kind of thoughts. And also, they create a connection between guilt and food that I do not want to have. I don't want to associate guilt with food. That is not an association that should be had. So that's why I'm not on a diet, is because I don't function well on diets. I really don't. They don't make me feel better. They make me feel like super stressed and like I have to constantly watch what I'm eating. I have to say no to plans because some of the plans that I do are like trying new restaurants and things like that. So yeah, it just is not worth it to me. So I would rather, like I said, go 5 times a week to the gym and still, of course, I'm eating in moderation and I'm trying to eat healthier and all of that, but I'm not gonna deprive myself of things. Because, for example, one thing about me is that I have a really sweet tooth. So whenever I finish eating something, I always crave like a sweet thing after a meal. And when I have that sweet thing is when I start having those kind of thoughts. So I was like, you know what? I want to lose weight. So I'm going to do the gym. I'm not going to put myself on a diet. I'm going to drink more water, go to the gym, do my cardio, do this, and this. And that's fine. We're fine with food. I don't have a healthy, like I've told you, I don't have the healthiest relationship with food. So, yeah. And also, the reason why I want to lose weight, not that you should care why I want to lose weight, but the only reason why I want to lose weight is because I don't feel comfortable in my body right now. Like, this is the heaviest that I've ever been, and I feel it. Like, I physically feel how heavy I am, and it's not comfortable. So, that's why I am on the weight loss journey that I am. It's not because I want to look skinny or I want to look this or that, or like, it's not because I want to look a certain way. It's more because I just feel uncomfortable in my skin and I want to feel comfortable again. That's basically it. So, yeah, now that I've gone on this tangent, I'm going to chill for a little bit until the cookies are ready to bake, and I'll bake them. I don't know if I'm gonna bake them with my mom or not. Did I say this? Have I said this in the last clip? If I'm repeating myself, I'm gonna cut myself and you're going to see the cookie montage. But if I haven't said it before, I don't know if I'm gonna bake them with my mom or if I'm gonna bake them by myself because she has plans this afternoon and I don't. So, yeah. I don't know what we're gonna do with the cookies, but they're getting baked today, either both of us or just me. Maybe she'll do the first batch with me, and then I'll do the second batch, because this cookie recipe is for 8 big cookies, but I don't do big cookies. I do cookies on the smaller side, or on the medium side, I guess. So they are more than 8. But yeah, I'm going to shut up now because I have been speaking for 8 minutes, and I'll see you later when I have an update. Also, before I go, a reading update. I am still reading Divine Rivals, and I'm still listening to The Tenant and what was the other one? Metal Slinger. The thing is, I'm in a reading slump, okay? So that's why Divine Rivals is taking me as long as it's taking me, because I'm physically reading that book and I don't have the want to physically pick up a book right now. So that's why Divine Rivals is taking that long. Metal Slinger, I should have finished it today, but I discovered that I can download YouTube videos. I knew I could download YouTube videos, but I discovered that I could download them and watch them in the gym while I'm doing my workouts. So now I am watching YouTube videos instead of listening to audiobooks. But on Monday, that's going to change. I'm going back to listening to Metal Slinger. So I should finish Metal Slinger in this vlog, and you should have my thoughts on that book in this vlog. And then The Tenant is the one that I'm listening to while I am playing on my Switch. I haven't played on my Switch since the last time that you guys saw me play on my Switch, so haven't listened to that one. And to be honest, I don't want to listen to Blake. I don't want to hear Blake. I don't like Blake. I don't care about Blake, but he is the main character. So I think so the premise of the book, I haven't said what the book is about. So the whole premise is that Blake works in a company, and in said company they accuse him of doing something that he says he hasn't done. So he gets fired for it, and now he has a fiance, okay? Now him and his fiance have to look for a roommate, because since he's not working, they cannot afford the mortgage on the house that they bought. So they are looking for a roommate, and they get a roommate. She's a girl, and is her name Stacy? No, I don't think her name is Stacy. Right now I don't know what her name is. I forgot. I think half of the book is gonna be from Blake's perspective, and the other half is gonna be from the roommate's perspective. And I think it's going to be like a Gone Girl kind of situation. That's my my theory. I'm calling it right now. I think it's gonna be kind of like a Gone Girl situation. So we'll see what happens. Also, another thing, I was having such a great day until I saw this, and now my day is ruined. So, remember the package that I told you guys about in my last video, the one that was stuck in customs for like a literal month? So, I bought some things from Alchemy like a couple weeks ago. And guess where that package is right now? Just take a wild guess at where it could possibly be. If you guessed it's in customs, 10 points for you, because you're right. It's stuck in customs again. And that is not the thing that is irking me. The thing that is making my blood the thing that is making my blood boil is the fact that when I put the tracking code, the tracking number, on the customs page, it says that package does not exist in the customs website. But when I go to the delivery company's website, it says that package is in customs. So what am I supposed to do now if the customs people say they don't have it? Do I call someone? It's Friday. They're not gonna be open until Monday. What am I supposed to do? What time is it? Can I still call someone? It's 5:30. I'm gonna try to call someone, or like I don't even know what to do because I've tried with three different tracking numbers and none of those work. So I don't know if it's maybe too early and they haven't registered it in the system yet or what. Good morning, guys. Happy Saturday. Well, it's technically not morning anymore because it's 12 p.m. But I was thinking about this yesterday because I was watching a YouTube vlog and it was this girl and she was saying like it was 5 p.m. and she referred to 5 p.m. as it being the night. And I was so confused because for us here in Spain, that's not the night. That's still the afternoon. Like, I don't think we consider night until 8 p.m. because not even 7 p.m. is nighttime for us. So, yeah, I was super confused by that. But yeah, I guess it's just like the different concepts of time that we have because we don't do. I think it's because we do dinner quite a lot later than the rest of the world. I think that's why we have this different concept of time. But yeah, it kind of like made me think for a bit. But yeah, I woke up at around 8 a.m., which is early for me. Well, not early because that's kind of the time that I wake up like around every day. So my body just got used to waking up at 8 a.m. naturally. So I woke up at 8 a.m., had some breakfast, I had some cereal. And after that, I remembered that the qualifying was today for the F1 race. So I put it on and I could only watch the last few minutes of Q3. But some exciting things happened. Kimi, he got P1 and he made history because I think he is the first, not the first, he is the youngest driver to ever get pole position. So we love to see that. Then Lewis, he got P3, which we also love to see. So he is not front row, but he is up there. And it could be an interesting start tomorrow because Kimi, we don't know how he's gonna react to being in P1 and how his start is going to be. And yeah, if the start of that race is similar to how last week's race was, it's going to be interesting and we love to see that. So I'm super excited for the race tomorrow. Also, it was so cute to see how proud Louis was of Kimi. It was so fun and cute. And yeah, in this house, I am a Ferrari fan, as in teams. And then as in drivers, I like Lewis, I like Charles, I like Kimi, I like Ollie. I also like Oscar. I don't know why. There's something about him. He just seems so chill that I really like Oscar as well. And then of course we have both Spanish drivers, Fernando and Carlos. So love those two as well. But yeah, for teams, I'm a Ferrari fan. I used to be a Mercedes and Ferrari fan because Lewis was in Mercedes and Charles and Carlos were on Ferrari. But since Lewis is not longer in Mercedes, I'm not really a Mercedes fan anymore. Like, I like them enough, but I wouldn't consider myself a Mercedes. What? I wouldn't consider myself a Mercedes fan. So yeah, tomorrow is going to be a fun day for me. I don't know how fun it's going to be for you guys. Maybe not even fun at all because I made plans with Claudia and I don't know what we're gonna do, but we are going to go. Well, actually, I don't know what we're gonna do. In my head, we were going to watch La Reina del Flow, which is a TV series that we're watching. It's a Colombian TV series, and it's the third season. So that's what we're watching. So in my head, we're gonna be watching that, but I don't know if we're going to be doing that or if we're going to go to the city. I'm not sure.
2,000 years later.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you guys an update. It's around 7:30 p.m. and I haven't done anything productive today apart from watching YouTube videos, which it's not really productive, but that's what I did. So yeah, today's my rest day since I'm going out tomorrow. Not that I'm going to be doing much. We're literally going to watch a TV show. But that TV show gives me emotional whiplash. So yeah, today is my rest day. And like 30 minutes ago, a little bit more than 30 minutes ago, I decided that I was deciding in, let me get my thoughts together and then I can speak. So I was deciding I was in between choosing to play Tiny Bookshop or to physically read. And if I played Tiny Bookshop, I had to listen to The Tenant by Freida McFadden. And if I was going to physically read, the book that I'm physically reading right now is Divine Rivals, so I would be reading Divine Rivals. And I was not in the mood to listen to The Tenant. I could totally listen to Metal Slinger, but Metal Slinger is my gym audiobook, and listening to it outside of the gym feels wrong. I don't know how to explain that, but it makes sense in my head. So I decided to go with Divine Rivals. I am 164 pages into this book right now, and I have a couple things that I have to say. Iris is not pissing me off anymore. I know I told you that on my last vlog, but she's not doing it anymore. I'm okay with where she is right now and how she's acting right now. So that's that. I don't know what's gonna happen to Roman, or not to him, but what is going to happen with the situation his father has put him in, more so. I don't know what's going to happen with Iris. Is she going back to Oath at any point? Maybe, maybe not. Are they going to meet again at some point? I would hope so. Maybe not in this book, maybe in the next one. Are they going to go to war together? I don't know. I have way too many questions and not enough answers because I don't know what's happening with Roman. I don't know what's happening with Iris. I don't know what's happening with the war. And those three, like, what's happening with the plot of this book? Like, what is the plot? Is the plot the letters that they are writing to each other? Is the plot the war that is happening? Is the plot where is Iris' brother? I don't know what the plot is. I don't know what. I'm confused, you guys. I feel like that's what I can say. I am confused, but I am enjoying it. All that to say, I'm enjoying the book. Also, they exchanged names like a couple pages ago, and after exchanging names, well, before and after, they were flirting with each other, and I was loving it. I'm loving it. Well, I was going to say something that was a spoiler. Um, so I'm not gonna say it. But yeah, they were flirting, and I know this is gonna end bad because it has started with not lies but omissions, I would say. And when things start wrong, they end up wrong. So I think this is not gonna be a happy ending. Well, there's a second book, so of course this is not going to be a happy ending. But I don't think this is gonna end up good at all. And I already own the second book, so maybe I will go into the next book at some point. But yeah, my goal for today is to reach page 200. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to achieve that goal because, like I said, it's like 7:41 p.m. and there's a match at 9 p.m. and I have to watch that football match. I think Real Madrid is going to win. They're playing Elche. They should win easily. But again, nothing is as it seems in football. So yeah, they should easily win that match. And I'm not going to be able to watch tomorrow's Barcelona match because I have plans with Claudia at 3:30 and the match is at 4:15. So I cannot watch that match. But I will keep up with the scores, so I will at least know what the score is. And yeah, I'm just going to continue reading this for now. Try to make it to page 300, not 300, 200, before the match starts. And I'll give you guys an update on the match as soon as it finishes. Hello guys, happy Sunday. It's around 2:30 p.m. right now and I just got ready. I didn't really do anything. I just took off my pajamas, put on a sweatshirt, some pants, and yeah, that's it. I woke up today at like 6:45 a.m. for some reason, and like I knew I had to wake up early. I had to be awake at 8 because there was the Chinese Grand Prix and I wanted to watch it. But I didn't need to wake up at 6:45 a.m. So yeah, I did that and I watched the race. The race was it was fun. It There was a lot of swapping places, especially the first half. And then Kimi just got away from everyone. And then, so the end of the race, it ended up with Kimi being P1, George being P2, and Louis P3. I love that for Kimi because, like I said before, we support Kimi in this house. And Louis is my number one. So to see him finally get a podium with Ferrari, it was so fun. So yeah, he got the podium, which we love to see. I was a little bit sad for Charles, but at least one of them is up there, you know? So that was the race. Then I came back to my bed, but I didn't sleep. I didn't fall asleep. I read a novella by Nicole Rose and I gave that 2.25 stars. I didn't really like it, which is not like me because I usually really like her novellas. But for some reason, this one I just didn't click with. So yeah, um, one thing that I'm gonna tell you, her novellas are a little bit insta lovey, but they are novellas. So what do you expect? Now, Claudia is coming over, like I said, at 3:30, and there's a Barca match at 4:15. So we are not. So I'm not watching the game. Maybe I'll put it on my iPad because I can do that. But if we're watching the series, I don't know how we're gonna do it. Whatever. I'll let you guys know if I watch the match or not, but I'm gonna keep up with the score. And yeah, that's gonna be my day. And then tomorrow, I'm going to the gym in the morning, like I'm trying to do every day. And then I have a doctor's appointment with my mom at 4 p.m. And then I have to do some schoolwork. I have to journal. That's basically my day. It's gonna be quite boring. Also, I just realized I completely forgot to give you guys an update on the match and Divine Rivals. So let's start with the match. They won. They won 4-1. They played well. So that was unfortunate to see because, like I said before, I don't want to see them win. And especially not 4-1. So yeah, they won. Now they're 1 point behind Barcelona. And they have to win today if they want to keep the 4 point lead because 1 point is nothing. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Today is gonna be a tough match, but we'll see what happens. And then on Divine Rivals, I did read the up until page 200, like I said I was going to. And you guys, I'm really enjoying it. I really am enjoying it. What I'm gonna say next is a little bit of a spoiler, so if you don't wanna hear any of it, just skip forward. But something happened that brought them back together. They were apart for a little bit, and now they're back together. And I just love them. I just love, you know? I love them together. Also, while they were writing the letters, he was signing the letters as yours. And I can't remember what she was signing them off as, but it was like something cute like that. Like they were flirting for sure. So, yeah, and now they're back together, and we'll see what happens with them. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I think I'm gonna read tonight again and maybe 50 pages because I feel like 100 pages is a lot to read tonight, especially because I don't know what time I'm gonna be done with Claudia. So I think 100 pages might be stretching it, but 50 pages seems doable.
One eternity later.
Hello, guys. It's Sunday. No, it's not. No, it's not Sunday. It's actually Tuesday. So happy Tuesday. Um, I've been a shit blogger. I know because the last clip that you guys saw of me was on Sunday morning, and yeah, what happened on Sunday? Me and my brother went to fill up the tank on the car because there was no gas left, so we did that. And then when we got home, Claudia got here, so we watched the TV series that I told you guys about. We watched that. Then after watching that, well, at the same time that we were watching that, there was a Barcelona match against Sevilla. They played in it was a La Liga match, and Barcelona won 5-2. So we love to see that with a Rafinha hat trick. Love, 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 love to see that. And even though I didn't actually see it, but yeah, love that. Then we had some dinner, and Claudia went home, and I just went to bed. And then on Monday, I woke up early. I went to the gym in the morning, and then in the afternoon, I went to the doctor's with my mom because I don't know how to say this. I really don't want to speak on it, but it wouldn't be fair. I would have been setting up unrealistic expectations because even though I am going to the gym and I am eating healthier, it's not all that. I'm going on some weight loss medication because I'm really overweight. I'm not gonna say how much I weigh, but I'm really overweight for how small I am. Small in the sense that I'm only 5'1", so I'm really short. So yeah, I I don't know how I feel about that, so I don't really want to touch much on it, but I wanted to be honest and not after the conversation that we had and not sit here and be like, "Oh yeah, I lost all this weight going to the gym and eating healthier," which is true because I'm doing it, but it's not the whole truth. So yeah, I'm doing that and I guess I'll tell you guys how it's going. And what else? Oh yeah, and then when we came back home, I then after that I ran some errands with my mom. And when we got home, I ate because I hadn't eaten all day, so I ate at like 7 p.m. Ate and then I fell asleep at like 8:30 p.m., which is super early for me. And you would have thought that because I went to bed so early, I would have waken up early as well. I didn't. I overslept. So yeah, because I woke up in the middle of the night and then I went back to sleep. So yeah, um, woke up late, so I didn't go to the gym this morning, but I am going to the gym tomorrow. Trust me, I am going. Not like I can show you guys anyway because I cannot film in there, but I am going to the gym. And yeah, tonight we have another football match. It's Real Madrid versus Manchester City. They're playing the second leg of the round. And like I said in my last vlog, I think it was, Real Madrid won 3-0. So they have to score 3 goals. Like City has to score 3 goals just to tie that game. And four if they want to win. And it has to be like they score 4 goals and Real Madrid score 0 goals. So I don't know. I don't really see City doing that if they play how they played the first leg, which was really bad. So I don't see them doing that if they play that way. But if they decide to get their shit together, they can do it because it's not that hard. I say that as if I have ever played football in my life. I have played football in my life. I'm not really good at it, but yeah, whatever. Um yeah, I think that's all that I wanted to say. Good morning, guys. Happy Wednesday. It's 10:12 a.m. And I got back from the gym like 40 minutes ago or something like that. Today I did wake up, so I went to the gym, did my cardio, came back, had some breakfast, and now I'm just chilling. I didn't tell you guys anything yesterday about the Real Madrid match because I was so tired by the end of it, and also I was quite disappointed in City because it was a comeback was possible. It was not like an impossible mission, you know. It was quite possible for them to have a comeback, but for some reason they just didn't play like they wanted to have a comeback. So yeah. Um and then that Bernardo Silva stupid thing with his arm in have no words. So Real Madrid won. And they actually won like 2-1. So they not only won the round, they won the match. So when they scored the penalty, when Real Madrid scored the penalty, I was like, this is done. There's no way City are coming back from this, especially playing the way they were playing. So yeah, It was quite disappointing. That's why I didn't film anything. And I was also tired. So I was tired and disappointed. A pretty good combination. And what else do I have? Oh yeah, my road package is out for delivery right now. So the makeup haul will be up on Sunday. This video will be up on Thursday, like always. And then I will upload the makeup haul on Sunday. And I'm thinking about changing my upload days to Sundays. I feel like it makes much more sense. I don't know. I'm gonna try it 1 week. But I have stuck to Thursday, and Thursday works pretty good for me. So I don't really know what to do with that. I think I'm just gonna stick to Thursdays, and then if I have like an extra video, I'll just upload it on Sundays. I feel like that makes sense. Like, for example, the makeup haul. So the makeup haul will be up on Sunday because the package that I'm waiting for, the last package that I'm waiting for, is out for delivery today, and it should be delivered today. So yeah. And also an update on my package that is stuck in customs, my alchemy package. I called them yesterday and I was like, okay, what is going on? Because it says it's stuck in customs, and whenever I go to the customs website to put the tracking number, it says it doesn't exist. And she was like, yeah, it's in customs, but the reason why it says that is because you don't have to do anything about it. You just have to wait until they do all the inspections and everything, and then they will release the package. So apparently that's what's going on, and that's why I cannot see like the status of my package in customs, which is kind of annoying. But it's fine, I guess, as long as I don't have to pay any more money to get that. Right now, I'm just gonna continue watching some YouTube videos, wait for my brother to come home from uni, and then I will have something for lunch with him. And then there's a Barcelona match today. I'll do my schoolwork before the match, and then I'll do the match. I'll watch the match, I should say. The match is at 6:45, which is like a random number, which is a random hour because it's usually at like Champions League games are usually at 9 p.m. here. So yeah, 6:45 is a really random time. And I'm thankful that my dad told me that yesterday when I spoke with him, because if not, I wouldn't have known it was at that time, and I would have not watched the match because I was so sure it was at 9 p.m. But yeah, I should also journal because it's been like a week and a half since I last picked up my journals. I don't know what's going on this year with me and journaling. Like, it's not sticking. I don't know why. So I should pick up my journals and journal at some point. Am I going to do it today, realistically? I don't think so. I don't know. We'll see.
A few moments later.
Okay, so it's later. It's a lot later. It's around 10:30 p.m., so that means it's 12 hours later. So yeah, I have quite some updates. The first one is that I did in fact get my road package today, so that means the vlog will be up. Not the vlog, the haul will be up on Sunday. I will film it on Saturday and then edit it and post it on Sunday. So be on the lookout for that. Then we watched the Barcelona match, and let me tell you guys, that match was quite something else because I don't know what happened there. I really don't. I thought I like they played in Barcelona Stadium, and they tied the first leg of the round 1-1. But if you saw that match, you would have known that Barcelona looked outplayed and in every single sense, like physically, tactically, they literally looked outplayed. Like it looked like it was going to be a tough match, and it wasn't an easy match by any means. But if you see the result, you would have thought Barcelona assaulted Newcastle, because what was that? So let's do a little recap of the game, shall we? Barcelona started the game by scoring. I can't remember who scored the first goal, but they scored. After that, Newcastle scored, so they tied the game. After that, Barcelona scored again and made it 2-1. And then Newcastle scored to make it 2-2. And by that point, I was like, okay, this is not fun. If you're a Barca fan watching this, you would have known that wasn't fun. I was like, no, I just want them. Like defensively, what was that? What the fuck was that defensively? The first half. Um, but yeah, so that happened in the first half, and then in the last minute of the first half, a penalty was conceded for Barcelona. So Lamine Yamal took the penalty and he scored. And then, since it was the last minute of the first half, that was like the last thing that happened in the first half. So then we have the second half. And during the second half, something happened. Something quite interesting happened, and that is that they scored four more goals. And they scored those goals in the first like 15 to 20 minutes. Yeah. They won 7-2. They quite literally, like, and the goals were coming one after the other as well. Like, they scored the fourth one, then the fifth one, then the sixth one, then the seventh one. And by that point, I was like, okay, now this is just being mean. You guys should stop because this is not nice. Why are we scoring? Like, I love that for them, but why are we scoring 7 goals when you looked outplayed the last match you played against them? I don't get it. This team it just makes everything so painful. So now I'm pretty sure the next game is going to be against Atletico de Madrid. If they win the game that they are playing tonight, I think they yeah, I think they can I speak? They should have started that match at 9 p.m. I'm gonna check the results now. So we have shown that we can score 3 goals against them, but they have shown that they can score 4 goals against us. So I don't know how easy that match is going to be, because they're the ones that eliminated us from the Copa del Rey. And they did that in one game. in one. But yeah, that's besides the point. We won tonight, 7-2. I'm super happy. And we'll probably play Atletico de Madrid, which we know we can win against them. So yeah, after all this rambling about football that you probably don't care about if you're not a Barcelona fan. Also, Real Madrid won yesterday against City. I don't know if I talked about that, but the team that they playing against now is probably going to be Bayern. And I don't envy them at all. Like, I think nobody wants to play against Bayern. They look the most fit team in the Champions League. Like, I think they're the favorites to win the whole thing. So yeah, I don't envy them at all. Like, good luck with that, you guys. Good freaking luck. I'm gonna close the vlog here. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you on my next one.